Hi, I'm Sean Patrick, your host of Shawn Sludge. I thank you for watching today, and I really have to say thank you today. On a serious note, we've reached over 10,000 views on YouTube for Shawn Sludge. That's like a small B-list concert or something. That's like Seal. Seal couldn't sell 10,000 tickets, so I feel kind of special today. I've always wanted to be like Seal, other than his face. He's got a weird-looking face, like craters and stuff in it. Anyways, on to today's subject, rivalries. Now, if you had a minute to look at me, you would probably think that I was a Pittsburgh Pirates fan or something like that. Look at that, I got a Pittsburgh Pirates hat on. I got the P right here. Actually, I'm just a part of a men's league softball team in little old Greeley, Colorado. But tonight is a big rivalry game. See, what happened is a group of buddies, we all worked together at a bowling alley. We all got a softball team together. We weren't very good. I think we maybe won 1 or 2 games the first year. So there were some guys on the team that thought they were better than us, and they decided that, well, I don't want to lose anymore. So they split off and they made their own team. And now we get to play each other. Yeah, the Shockers versus the Pirates tonight. 8 o'clock game time in Greeley. Come join us if you want. What a great game it's going to be. A heck of a lot better than watching hockey on TV, that's for sure. I think the only thing that would make it better is if we put something on the line other than just our pride in softball. I mean, if we bet $5 a man or something, that would be kind of fun. Or if we all got to nut tap the losing team with our bat. That sounds like fun. Put a little more incentive into winning the game, if you know what I mean. Rivalries exist everywhere in our world. As a sports fan, I mean, there's a ton of rivalries in sports. You could name them for days. Right now we have baseball season. You can always think of the Yankees and the Red Sox, Duke and North Carolina and college basketball. But, you know, to be honest, it gets old watching the same old teams play the same all the time. I guess here in Colorado we don't really have any sports teams that have any real major rivals. I guess the Avalanche have the Red Wings, and that was a rivalry for a while, but once again, nobody cares about hockey. The Broncos sort of have the Raiders, but the Raiders have sucked for so long that it's not really a rivalry either. So, to be honest, it's more fun to watch games that aren't rivalries. Or watch rivalries in real life. In sports, if you lose the game. You still get to go home. You still sleep at night. I mean, it's not really that big of a deal if you lose a sports game. After all, it is just a game. But in life, I mean, somebody's going to lose a leg, an arm, a life, a wife. Rivalries in real life are much more fun. In the industry that I'm in, radio, obviously there's rivalries, crosstown rivalries. It's definitely like the forbidden empire across town if there's another radio station in town. But for the most part, we really leave each other alone. It's a lot of smack talk behind each other's backs, I guess. I think it would be kind of fun if we, like, egged their cars or climbed their towers and cut their radio signal off or something, but that's just my opinion. Hopefully I didn't give them any ideas. You also have the he said, she said rivalry. It's usually between ex-lovers. He was good in bed, she wasn't good in bed, then you tell your friends and it gets back to you, then he lied, we didn't even sleep together, that sort of thing. Sometimes it can end peacefully with ignoring each other for the rest of your lives, or other times you end up on the show snapped. Now here are some of my favorite rivalries of all time.
I guess this rivalry just proves that the world is becoming a more peaceful place. Remember when hip-hop rivalries used to end with bullet-ridden corpses and thousands of hilarious subsequent conspiracy theories? Well, the supposed rivalry between Kanye West and 50 Cent, well, it basically climaxed with the 2 rappers who supposedly couldn't stand one another, managing to do a whole bunch of interviews and photo shoots together, and it was all on the eve of their album release showdown. Man, whatever happened to being gangsta? Oprah. Who doesn't she have a rivalry with? I mean, she's feuded with Roseanne, Janet Jackson, Angelina Jolie, David Letterman, just to name a few. I don't know why you'd want to mess with that woman. Not only is she a criminal, but she's big again. I guarantee she could whoop you. Did you hear she was arrested at the airport for drug smuggling? Yeah, she bent over and someone saw 50 pounds of crack. Now, Sarah Palin's an outdoors woman. She's from Alaska. She likes to hunt. It's in her blood. And PETA, well, they hate everyone who's ever even stepped on an ant in their life. So, of course, they targeted Palin. But PETA is obviously also very into nude women here lately. I bet the best way to settle this fight? Have Sarah Palin stripped down for a PETA ad. Brilliant. One of the most one-sided rivalries in history, given that all luck, circumstance, and rules of physics go against the Coyote at all times, but the Coyote's stubborn persistence to go after only the one specific Roadrunner, despite the Roadrunner's ability to move at the speed of light and travel through paintings, indicates that the grudge went far beyond just food. No matter how frequently the Coyote put on silverware and a bib, he wasn't really trying to convince us that this wasn't personal, was he? But I'm thinking that he must have caught the Roadrunner by now, because I haven't seen him for a while. I was hoping he'd catch that Roadrunner eventually. I'm tired of hearing that meep meep sound.